In this video, we're grabbing this huge 64 by 64 lot that EA left completely empty and turning it into a massive ranch with horses, cows, chickens, goats, lesbians, llamas, fucking barn aliens. There's also farming, more lesbian action, and horse shit everywhere that we actually need to deal with, so let's quickly handle that. And now with all that shit under control, let's get into the floor plan, guys. This beautiful ranch totals roughly 1100 square feet. It has 3 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 2 garages, a carport, a basement, and a horse stable with capacity for 4 horses. The baby horses are just so fucking adorable. There's also mini goats and sheep, but I have to admit, the first time I saw them around, I immediately forgot that EA basically gave us mini goats just so they wouldn't have to develop adult versions of them, but they are just so cute. And by the way, the horses and the little animals just keep running inside of the house. And I've locked several doors and gates, but they're still breaking in somehow, and I just don't know how to stop them from getting into the house, so I just let them live inside.
Look how fucking adorable they are.
This expansion pack also comes with cows and chickens. Oh wait, actually no, cows and chickens come in a different expansion pack, which EA will gladly sell you for $40 for the full ranch experience. You know, having a whole bunch of different animals running around and taking shits everywhere. But with the chickens and the cow, it all really comes together back here. I built a little barn around the shed that the cow lives in, that way it all blends better with the rest of the build and doesn't seem so out of place, because I really wanted this to be a fully fleshed out ranch so that the Sims can live off of what they produce. They're farmers, they raise animals for product, they also make nectar, but let's get into the lore of this build so you understand this ranch better. The idea is that this ranch was built around 100 years ago and it was owned by Rodriguez's grandpa. Rodriguez used to come out every summer and help out her grandpa with the animals and spend all day in nature. So he recognized that Rodriguez was passionate for the outdoors and the animals, so before he died, he made sure she would inherit the ranch along with the memories that they created in there together. But as a proud lesbian woman, she now resides in it with her beloved wife Ximena and their 2 children. Over the years, Rodriguez and Ximena have taken on the task of renovating and updating various parts of the ranch themselves, resulting in unique details that you'll notice throughout this build. For instance, above the pond, over here you'll see that the wood paneling has a more rustic appearance compared to other areas of the ranch. This is because fixing that specific paneling above the pond would have been more challenging for them, as opposed to, let's say, the paneling located on the rear of the house. In the kitchen, you also spot a huge T-shaped island that I like to think Rodriguez and Ximena decided to not remove when they remodeled their kitchen. However, they did install all new beautiful appliances, beautiful new white counters, and a stunning new stove hood to contrast with the original red plaster on the walls. Over on this side, we have the little espresso / coffee corner. I always like kind of creating a separate little bar area for the coffee. We have this beautiful farm sink or apron sink, I don't know however you will call that, but obviously the CC for this will be linked down below. We have these curtains from I don't know what game pack. The piece de resistance, if that's even how you pronounce that, is this stove hood and this stove. Guys,
this is amazing.
I don't recall off the top of my head, but obviously you will find all the links for all the CC down below. And I love the pots, the pans right above the stove. We have this, and I believe this pot actually came with this expansion pack, which is great. I have noticed they are adding a little bit of more random clutter, at least into the newer expansion pack, so I love that. We have just some more random decorations, and I love this little window here, because like if you're standing in the kitchen and somebody makes it to the entrance and you hear the doorbell ringing, you can quickly check out who's there. And then we have this huge refrigerator. I have no idea what that is. I just threw it over there. But definitely, I wouldn't say this house is as furnished or detailed as I would have liked, just because my computer was crying with this build and how much shit I had on it. And here's that flooring we spoke about earlier, and I think it looks really great in this kitchen, like how we have the newer cabinetry and the older flooring and the new ceilings, guys. This is a game changer. Like, I've been wanting this since forever because we had them back in the Sims 3, and it really changes the vibe. Like, if these ceilings were white right now, this would be a whole different experience. But now let's quickly talk about my favorite room in this entire house, guys, like, or the living space, whatever you would call this. But I just love how it is beautifully framed by these rustic columns and this beautiful iron bar fencing that I've been wanting for the longest time. And I'm so happy he finally made it into the game, but I just love this room. Like, bringing it back to some of the areas they have renovated, this is definitely one of the spaces that they have worked on themselves. Like, as you can see, they painted most of the wood in here white, and they did still keep the ceiling just because that would be impossible to fucking do. It's very simple. We have the more quote-unquote formal dining room and just like a general sitting area with these beautiful windows. These are probably my favorite windows ever made by The Sims, ever, across The Sims 3. Actually, maybe not the futuristic Sims 3 expansion pack. I did like those windows. Then above the fireplace, we have a HomePod, just because, I mean, audio everywhere across the house. You can communicate so effortlessly, and so, you know, I just like tech. And then we have a picture of Rodrigo's grandpa. Finally got it. I got to save Rodrigo just one try, unlike earlier in the video. We have the grandpa, Peepaw. Those are his ashes. And then we have some just shelving across on the top, some little knickknacks. Oh, and then on this side, I put that there. I don't know really what to put there, but I just, you know, just add a little bit of ranch next to it. By the way, I do have the game paused just because I think it will make it so laggy if I had it running. Okay, let's go ahead and have it running and see how it performs. So right now I'm at like a 70 frames per second, so that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and make it down this hallway, and as soon as you enter the master room, you have another door to the outside where they have this little private porch patio thingy where they can sit here and just look at the cows and just going about their animal lives. And yeah, like, I feel like sitting here, you get to smell all the animal shit that's everywhere. Going inside, I just have like a little writing desk here.
Fucking God.
These Sims are dirty. I really didn't get to decorate this as much as I wanted to, just because I was really pushing it as far as like how much items I had placed in this build. But I love these windows. It's like a sitting area if you want to sit inside so you don't have to smell the animal poop. You can just sit here. Ah, look at her. Oh my god, they're so cute. Like, just imagine sitting here and experiencing this. And then we have a little bit of a step up to go to the bed, and this is where the magic happens. Towards this little entrance, we have like a little atrium connects us to the master bathroom and the two walk-in hers and hers closet. So over here we have a walk-in closet with a view, and then on the other side we have another walk-in closet with a little bit of clothes thrown in. Also, I'm hearing like a whole bunch of sound effects about what the fuck is happening with the Sims. I don't know what's happening, but they're probably apparently having a bad time. We have this old rustic toilet. We have a little bit of a step down walk-in shower, a bathtub that I wouldn't say was added when the ranch was built like 100 years ago, but definitely added in the early 2000s, like 20 years ago when those were cool. But yeah, and they definitely oh, hello. Yeah, that's the daughter. Let's give her some privacy. Oh fuck. She done. Over here, I like to think that they've renovated the counters and installed this huge new mirror. Okay, is she gonna like flush? Okay, yeah, you flushed. Now you're gonna go wash your hands. 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was definitely not 20 seconds. Oh, bitch, you're hungry. Go find something to eat. You're like 15 years old. You should be old enough to grab something to eat and do your own laundry, by the way. Anyways, let's go back to who is this? Oh my god, that's the ranch hand. He's literally cleaning the room because why not? When you come out of the master bedroom, you have this door that takes you out to this beautiful wraparound porch that we'll take a look a little bit later. But before that, let's go in here. And I like to think that this is the room where when they make the nectar or the wine, this is where they come and they prepare it, they taste it, which is why they have oh my god, there's supposed to be a glass here. I'm guessing it got cleaned up. And where they package it, taste it, and send it out to local businesses and maybe ship it out. I don't fucking know. But and then over in this room, definitely looks a little bit emptier than I would have liked. But we have the dog bed over here for the dog, obviously, and just a little bit of like a mudroom situation. And then just in here we have the garage. Guys, I'm obsessed with cars in real life. Like I really love cars. Oh my god, more. I always like to put cars in my builds because I don't like creating builds. I like creating like Sims experiences or Sims build lore. And I definitely think one of them, Ximena, will definitely have like a Range Rover situation. I mean, they live out in the ranch, so I feel like big SUV cars make sense for them. By the way, while we're here in the garage, there's a secret inside of the room that I will show it to you at the end of this video. So we make it through the kitchen. Oh, and if you can see over there, that's a Kia Telluride, which is also another SUV. Ah! Do you see her? Ah! There she goes. She's so cute. That's definitely a Kia Telluride, another SUV, just great for like living in a ranch. Let's go out to the porch. Then when you come out over here, you have this beautiful wraparound porch. We have a little bit of a step down area here with some plants. I wanted to really create some dimension outside. Now painted ceiling with like some old wood that's original from when this was built. We can't really paint the underneath of the roof, but you know, what can we do about it? A rocking chair, that beautiful fencing, and just this view of the animals. Like, guys, this is epic. Like, I just love this build, and I like how real it feels, and I like how real it smells. But let's get going.
By the way, guys,
I got to show you something. There are now quote unquote doobies. There's weed officially in The Sims 4. Let's take a look. Look at it. Those are definitely joints. I don't know. My boyfriend told me that might be incense, but for me, I don't know. And then we have a undecorated sitting area here. We have a huge pool over there. Yeah, let's go back inside. Over here, we have the entrance. Okay, these columns are different colors. So my apologies for that, but it doesn't really fucking matter. We have the front door. We have the hallway that takes us to the other half of the ranch. Oh, and her trophies. I like to think that Ximena, when she was younger, she was definitely into like a lot of sports and activities, and she got a whole bunch of prizes. So I put some of those in there to add a little bit of dimension to this build. Let's go ahead and head out the front door. We have a nice little beautiful sitting space here, and it's actually getting dark. Now that it's morning, it's definitely a better time. So let's go ahead and take a look outside. Over on this side, we have the double garage. That I would like to think that when this was built 100 years ago, the garages weren't as popular. So they pretty much turned it into a garage instead of having another carport, which they do have over on that side. And we'll go over there in a second. But over here, I just really love this area here with how this area goes, you know, higher, which by the way, up there, there's technically a room up there, but it's not usable. This is so cute. Look at how many animals and stuff are in this ranch, and I just love it. I did forget to show you the little half bath that's in there. What is she doing? Oh my gosh. Are you going to be okay, Rodriga? Oh, she's probably missing her grandpa. And then from this side, I have these windows that just basically you can see through to the other side and just really be connected with nature. And that's really what I wanted this ranch to feel like. That you're constantly, even while you're inside, you're connected with nature. Further down the driveway, we have the carport. And over here, you find a Ford F-150 with a horse trailer, quote unquote, attached to it. Because again, they are ranch people. Like they to move stuff around. And then this is one of the other entrances into this ranch. There's like a million ways to enter here. And when you enter, you'll be greeted with like another mudroom / laundry situation, a table with doobies, and a mirror, that lamp from the suspension pack. And over here, again, those beautiful windows, and that you are able to get this through view of this place. And this is kind of basically their study space and their office space. And just imagine like sitting down here and just reading a book while you this. Like, just imagine this on like a rainy day. I will kill somebody to experience this in real life. And I'm not even kidding. No, I'm totally kidding. Or am I? I don't know. Yeah, moving on. Over here, it's another little bit of a step down. I want to create some dimension by adding those steps down and up, and this is the less formal family space that I didn't get to decorate as much as I wanted to, because first of all, I did decorate it before, but then for whatever reason everything got deleted, and then when I was going to refurnish it, my computer was lagging, so I skipped it. We have this beautiful fan, TV, couches, some magazines, aquarium, and piano, and we also have that fan. And again, guys, really what makes it all come together for me is just the ceilings. It really gives it that rustic feeling. Then in here we have the daughter's name, and I forgot her name, so I'm gonna pop it up on the screen and you can read it, obviously. But yeah, very simple in here. I didn't really put anything up there because I forgot to. And yeah, just nothing really special in here. She does have a Starbucks cup because, you know. And then here she has a walk-in closet that's, you know, little. And that's it. Then her bathroom situation is over here, and it is a Jack and Jill bathroom. If you know what those are, they basically connect two bathrooms together. You know, that old flooring that I like to think that is the original flooring, but they did somehow not paint it, but like made it lighter and kind of remove some of that color that it had. The same with the cabinets. I wanted to use these ones because they look more rustic, and I like to think that they updated them so they didn't look so out of place in here. I also went ahead and placed some of these stickers on the walls just to add some fun to this bathroom, because otherwise it was just so plain and boring. Moving on, in here we have the boys' bedroom. And I actually really like this bedroom. I think it came out so cute, even though I wouldn't say I finished it because my computer was lagging. Like, for example, there's nothing sitting on either of these surfaces, so while I think it's cute, I think it was definitely missing a few other things. I placed it there, and he has an old TV in here for whatever reason. He has his own little computer over here, but he can play, I don't know, Minecraft or whatever. And that's also his walk-in closet, just like the sisters, not a lot in there. But now if we come out over here, we come back into this space. So moving on
down the hallway.
Now we're moving to the laundry, and I really like this laundry. Like, imagine having to do laundry here, and you have this beautiful view of all this land that's yours. And then on the other side, I have this like Murphy bed, I think it's called, you know, and you know, for guests and stuff, because there's really not another bedroom in this home. So if you wanted to have like an extra sink come over and stay over, grandparents or somebody's parents come over with the parenthood expansion pack, they can definitely use this bed that you're in the laundry room. I just think it would be really creepy at night though, like having to sleep here with all these windows in just pure darkness. Yeah, and it's right in front of the laundry and washing machine. Then over here we have the door that takes us outside, and we have the door that takes us to the basement. Let's go ahead and take a look at the basement. But the basement is very simple. Honestly, I don't really know why I added this. Maybe because I was thinking some in my head that I don't know if this is Texas or Colorado or whatever, but if there's like a tornado situation, they could come down into the basement and seek shelter. That's kind of what I had in mind. Plus, I had just bought the basement kit, whatever, so I just wanted to use all that stuff, and I just pretty much threw all of that in here. But now that we're back up here, let's go ahead and go outside where we will be able to, oh, look at the horses, they're so cute. But over here, this is just kind of like a general workspace. This is where they make their nectar, they package it, a trash can. Yeah, nothing a lot really here. A lot, maybe like we have like this bathtub here. You know, the idea is that this is where you can like bathe, like clean the baby goats or whatever. Or if you want to bathe like a baby in there, you could. Don't recommend it because I feel like the baby will get sick and die. Oh gosh, that just took a turn for the worst. Anyways, let's just keep going and let's pretend that didn't happen. Just like a little random area here. We have some stairs that take us into the outdoor entertainment space. Just some more random stuff like a workbench, a barrel. Just past this space, we have this table, guys. It's so adorable. We have just like some counters here and old radio that I like to think that it was the Rodriguez grandpa's clock, and another backstop that I don't know, I just threw it in here. But let's go in here and take a look at the horses, which by the way, I haven't introduced you to them, but oh my god, guys, there's shed everywhere. Look at all the animals everywhere. Let me introduce you to the horses. This is the mare. Her name is Luna, which means moon. You know, relates to night, so that's why she's black. We also have the stallion over there. His name is Sol, which means sun, and it relates to the day, so that's why he's like a lighter color. And then we have the baby horse, whose name is Estrella. I don't know, I just did it like another celestial object name, and it's black, so I named Estrella. And God, somebody needs to get here. Okay, so the ranch hand is supposed to be out here cleaning this shit, but instead he's inside doing laundry. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll get out of your space. Oh my God, look at it. I want to eat it. But let's take a look at Soul a lot close. Oh my gosh, telling you, there's shit everywhere. It's insane. But look at how stunning and majestic this creature is. No, I just said, oh no, he's sleeping.
What do you want? What are you doing here?
You look so confused.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, bye. We have another stall here, but we don't use this one because technically this is an individual one, and then this is a double because the idea is that foals and mares have to spend some time together. So the idea is that they will share this big stall every time he has like a baby or whatever, or when they need to mate and make more babies. I don't know. But anyways, there is a second floor over here, which we're gonna take a look. But I didn't really do anything here because again my computer was going crazy. I don't know. This is actually probably where the aliens come and have orgies. This is the place where they do that. So I don't know. I've seen a few aliens in here, and I'm just wondering what they're up to. Now down here again, let's go outside and let me go ahead and change. So I went ahead and increased the view distance to high. Hopefully, just so we can get the whole experience. Hopefully, my computer doesn't kill itself. Maybe if I pause. Okay, so I paused it and I'm getting a little bit of a higher frame rate. But guys, look how beautiful this world is. I like how they make it seem as if the lot is bigger than it is by putting that white fencing around. And I just think it works really good in the ranch. Like, look at this. I think it makes it look more natural. Let's just quickly run through this. This is the horse area. I didn't really put a lot of the training horse items just because you can find some of them across over there on the side of the field. The idea is that area is where we keep the horses separated from the other animals in case we need to. I don't know. Over here we have the chicken coops and they're so dirty, they need to be clean. But guys, look how adorable they are. Like, just imagine how delicious they taste. Another chicken coop. We have the shed where the llama and the cow live. We also have the farming here. Alright, now that we're here back in the garage, let's go take a look at what's inside this room. If you want to see a build that is definitely more modern style and aesthetic, go ahead and watch this video right here where I built a modern home.